Hello and welcome to my hometown, Linz. Linz is about 200 miles west of Vienna along the Autobahn towards Salzburg. And Linz has a very rich cultural history. Among its most famous sons is also Anton Bruckner, who was born here in 1824, so exactly 200 years ago, received most of his training here, and also held his first professional appointment as organist of the cathedral, which you see right behind me. And so I thought I'd show you around a little bit. So come on, let's check it out. Anton Bruckner became cathedral organist here in Linz in the winter of 1855 and found this fabulous Austrian Baroque organ here. Most of the keys that you see here were actually still played by Bruckner, and when he left his beloved organ to assume a position as court organist in Vienna about 12 years later, he actually wrote a little note, farewell, on the backside of the console here. This period in time in the mid-19th century in Austria and Germany is also characterized by a reform movement in church music called Caecilianism. A group of musicians, organists, composers felt that the church music of, let's say, Haydn, Mozart, Schubert, and their contemporaries really was no longer appropriate for church, but that one should really return to the style and aesthetics of the old masters such as Palestrina. Bruckner was not necessarily a proponent of this reform, but of course he lived in this environment, and so he was involved in performances of, for example, Palestrina's Pope Marcellus Mass here in this very cathedral, and composed music to go along with Palestrina's Mass setting that stylistically and aesthetically fit. And he was very successful at that because contemporary newspaper reviews were full of praise for how Bruckner was able to write in that true Palestrinian style. In our program on September the 8th at First Lutheran at 4 p.m., we're trying to combine those two worlds. On the one hand, some of Bruckner's most beloved sacred music. On the other hand, some of the music by old masters, such as Palestrina, that inspired his musical language. We're looking forward to seeing you there.